Hi guys, welcome to another video. The lookbook from Louis Vuitton that we have all been waiting for has come out and I have got my hands on it, so I'm going to share it with you. Let's get going. I have been waiting so long for this lookbook. I am so excited. I'm also very disappointed because there is something I've just had to turn it down. I have just had to turn down what I think is potentially one of my dream bags. Why have I done that? Anyway, we will come on to that. So the lookbook, it is the Fall Winter 25 lookbook. So this walked the runway a few months ago. I can't remember exactly when, and I have been waiting very patiently or not so patiently to get my hands on this. So I thought we'd go through it together. I'm not going to go through every single item because we will be here forever, but I will pick out some of the things that I am particularly interested in. So hopefully I'll be able to put some of this on the screen for you. So let's have a look. So this is the men's collection. So this is the thing I am so interested in the men's collection. The bags, of course, the bags, because this is where Pharrell Williams comes out with the Speedies, the Speedy P9s. And if you remember when it walked the runway, I saw on the runway there was a navy P9 coming out. You guys know I absolutely adore my turquoise P9. It's absolutely stunning, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with it. And yeah, I saw on the runway that there was a navy one coming out, and I was just thinking, oh no, oh no, oh dear, what am I going to do now? Which means I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. And I was hoping that we may well, I wasn't sure when the release date was, but I knew also that I'm going to Paris in August and I need some funds for that. So I have all of that to bear in mind. Anyway, we didn't know when the runway walked what exactly was going to go into production, because sometimes the runway shows show pieces and then they either don't come out at all, or they come out in certain areas of the world and not in others, and sometimes it's a certain size that comes out, and then you just don't know until the actual lookbook comes out and the stores get advanced sort of knowledge of what is happening. So I can go through with you what is definitely coming out. This is in the UK. At least I'm not entirely sure what else is coming out. So let's go through some of the bags. So we're going to talk about the P9, but we're going to talk about all of the other bags as well, or some of them. Obviously in the men's collection there is the Keepall 25, and I think this is a fabulous bag. Again, it's a really good size crossbody. It's really easy. It's got the top handles. It comes out in various different iterations, but this is like the patchwork. So just have a look at this one. This is 2,000, and it's going to be £2,120, and it's like a patchwork of the monogram. So this is really interesting. I assume it comes with the charm, but who knows. There's also a bum bag, and then there's the nil bag, which is sort of like a camera bag style. Again, just really interesting. It's got the bit of damier bean, it's got the bit of a reverse monogram and monogram. I think it's quite cool. It's also coming out in the shopper tote, backpacks, and the Horizon 55 it's coming out in. Obviously it's coming out in a Keepall. This is the Keepall 50. And I can confirm that these are going to be released on the 10th of July. So not long now, but pre-orders are open. They are open. So if you did want any of these things, get hold of a sales associate at Louis Vuitton and just get your pre-order in if you're able to. There's a Never Ever Full, which is the huge Never Full, which is again the patchwork one, and it's £2,860. They're expensive, they are expensive, but everything is now. There's a couple of wallets and small leather goods, and then we're going to the denim. Now the patchwork denim is actually really cool. Now I'm not a massive fan of the backpacks, which we know, but there are a couple that are really cool in here. There's also the Speedy 25. I do really like this. It's so expensive, but again, it's denim, but it's sort of a patchwork version. It's the Speedy 25 bandolier, and it's £2,960. So for a denim Speedy, it's so expensive, but it is really cool. There's also, they're bringing out in the nil again, which is the camera bag. It looks like it's got a little top handle, which is really handy. And then there's a Keepall 50. Then there's the selection of damier beam pieces that are coming out with the faces of Pharrell Williams, and I will put who the other guy is on the screen here because I cannot remember his name. Anyway, it's the other collaborator in this fashion show. And again, there's some camera bag styles. There's a Speedy 25. There's the Keepall 50. And this one's got... it says it's got pockets on the side. Also bringing out the mini shopper totes. Now, do you remember these in the runway? There was the traditional yellow and blue, like the packaging, and then there was the baby pink with the khaki green. Much as I don't like pink, this one was actually really, I just thought it was nice. So there's a mini version, which is £2,810. And then there is a medium-sized one, the MM, which is £2,450. So how is that cheaper than the mini? Who knows? I wonder if there's a typo there. I wonder if I spotted a typo in this, because the next shopper tote in the khaki is £3,450. I wonder. And then there is the famous, the lobster bag that we saw on the runway, and this is going to be £5,350. And it is, I mean, it's a work of art, isn't it? But it's definitely not for me. It definitely isn't. Okay, P9s. So this is what is coming out in the UK on the 10th of July. So we have the Speedy P9 in the 25 size in the, it's like a, what would you call it? Like a candy floss pink. The vachetta in this looks a lot darker, by the way. It does look more brown, so it looks darker. This is a treated vachetta, and in the pictures it looks darker than that. So we will see if that actually is the case when it actually comes out. There's also the P9 in the 25 size in the gold. Again, that's really nice. That looks like treated vachetta, the same as my turquoise one. So the pink looks darker. Just on prices of these, the pink one is 7,100 and the gold one is 7,550. Now the navy, it's actually classed as indigo. It's coming out in a size 25, which is my favourite, and it is £7,550. It's also coming out in, I'll just find it, in a 30, which is £8,000. So yeah, if you're interested in the navy, it's coming out in the 25 and the 30. There's also a beautiful khaki, which again looks like it's got the darker vachetta, and that the size 30 is 7,550. So that's the same price as the indigo in the 25. No idea why they are the same price. And then there is the lemon colour, which is coming out in a 30, which is 7,550. And then there is the gold coming out in a 30, which is £8,000. And then the pink again is coming out in a size 40, which is £8,450. And the khaki is coming out in a 40 as well, £8,450. So that is it for the P9s. So what that is showing is that if you like the navy, that's coming out in the 25 and the 30. If you like the gold, that's coming out in a, I'll just check this, 25 and the 30 as well. If you like the pink, the baby pink, it's coming out in a 25. I'll just find the next one, and a 40. And if you like the khaki, which the khaki is really nice, that looks like it's only coming out in the 30 and the 40. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, if you're after the khaki, it is not coming out in a 25 size. So that is all the P9s. There's a couple of really beautiful hard-sided pieces. They're just crazy money. They're crazy money. There's a beautiful flower trunk. I'll show a picture of it. It is £3,000. I wish it was. It's £350,000. Crazy, crazy. There's also this very. It's like the Damouflage. It's slightly pixelated damier version, but it's in the pink sakura colour, and it's £61,500. Oh dear, at least I don't like pink, which is good news. And there's a couple of really fun things like the small leather goods, but there's also this brooch, which is the lobster brooch, which is £670. So you could just get one of those. And also these bag charms are coming out. So these are the Louis Bear bag charms, and they are so cute. They are £915, coming out in various different ones, but look at the one with the little the little P9 in yellow. That is so cute. But £915. There is also a lobster bag charm as well as a brooch, so this is £695. So if you wanted a couple of pieces that are just fun and different, yeah, there are a couple of pieces. What have I bought? What have I ordered? Why am I disappointed? Well, truth be told, I'm only disappointed because the timing is just off for me. I'm going to Paris very, very soon, and with the Handbag Tribe, and I need some funds for that. And at the moment, I don't have many funds even for that. So I definitely cannot be spending £7,550 on a Speedy P9 when I already have this absolute beauty. I cannot justify it to myself, and I cannot, much as I love the navy. I was talking to my friend Steph from Handbagaholic, who I'm sure you all know. I was talking to her about it and saying I felt a little bit disappointed that I wouldn't be able to add it to my collection, because I am very, very lucky. I was offered a pre-order, so I could have ordered it. But yeah, I just can't justify it at this moment in time. And Steph did say to me that she thinks that the P9s are particularly nice in the vibrant colours, and I think she's right. They're very fun. So maybe the indigo, it would lose that little bit of, just that bit of fun that the turquoise brings. So I think that is my P9. I would love another one in the future, I would, because I think it's beautiful. But yeah, maybe the navy just isn't for me at this moment in time. Who knows what the future holds? It may be that I am able to get one in the future. It may be that I am happy that I didn't get one. We all have our decisions to make, and much as I would love everything, life isn't like that, is it? So I have not put the pre-order in, and I'm sort of sad, but I'm also very realistic about things. And at the end of the day, these things bring me a lot of joy, but they are just bags. It is not the end of the world. The world is not going to stop turning because I didn't get that bag. So there we have it. There we have it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another one.